Some insane market news is rocking the cryptocurrency world as we speak. Trump just finished a speech in which he was talking about things that are directly affecting the markets. So we're going to talk about what that is. And Michael Saylor dies a little bit inside. I'm going to tell you what he said on an interview as what Donald Trump's administration and stance on the crypto world is actually saying regarding a crypto reserve for the United States. So we're also going to be taking a look at the price action, what it did from yesterday, which was spike, to today, which was dump. How much further we could be going. In yesterday's video, I said we could be going another leg down. I'm going to tell you what it could be bouncing off right now as I'm making this video. And if it doesn't hold, what levels are we looking at for XRP, for Bitcoin, and for the future. Hey everyone, my name is Randy and welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, we're covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Late Night Grind community. If you do a couple of things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button and watch this video all the way to the end. And don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. That way YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. If you do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So first, I wanted to talk about what Michael Saylor said on an interview yesterday when they were talking about the United States Crypto Reserve, which, if you haven't heard by now, Donald Trump posted out, which went viral on social media yesterday, that the United States Crypto Reserve is going to include not just Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also XRP, Solana, and Cardano. Now, some people said, well, this was probably just him pumping their bags, trying to make a quick buck. Number one, that's not how the crypto administration works. Number two, there was a huge long, over $160 million long, that was placed about half a day before Trump's huge announcement, in which case that bet netted about $6.8 million in profit. So a lot of people are saying, well, there was insider information. This was insider trading at its finest. Trump made millions of dollars. No, Trump did not make millions of dollars. Donald Trump and his administration doesn't go 50x long leverage, yes, that's what it was, on a short-term scalp. There may have been insider information in terms of somebody being invited to the White House Crypto Summit, which is coming soon, or possibly a friend of someone who was invited to the White House Crypto Summit and knew what was coming down the pike. But nonetheless, that shocked kind of the crypto world, not just Trump's post about it, but some of the reaction to it, specifically what Michael Saylor had to say. He was on CNBC and they were asking him about this decision by the Trump administration to include altcoins in this strategic crypto reserve. And as someone on X put it, it looks like Michael Saylor's been told to stand down. Because he went on to say that, yes, he believes that a Bitcoin-only strategic reserve would be the best option. But then he went on to say that, listen, this is bullish news overall for the crypto economy. This is bullish overall for the United States as a whole. And that it's a triple-figure trillion-dollar investment if they do this the correct way in terms of digital assets. The fact that he's saying that this is a digital asset economy and that there's various kinds of digital assets, and if they're regulated properly, this is a huge step for the United States and very bullish for crypto. Because it used to be the stance of Bitcoin only, Bitcoin only, Bitcoin only. And if you talk about anything else, you have no idea what you're doing. Now, he does seem to be standing down a little bit, and you could almost see the death in his eyes, or the tears in his eyes as he was making these statements, as he was either being told to stand down or he's coming to the realization that the cryptocurrency market is much bigger than Bitcoin and it's going to stay that way permanently. And I keep forgetting, not everybody who watches this channel follows cryptocurrency on a daily basis, might not even know who Michael Saylor is. He's the CEO of MicroStrategy. They own hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin. He preaches Bitcoin all over TV. So in any case, that is who I'm talking about. And people that follow him, especially Bitcoin maxis, are now, some of them at least, starting to fall in line from what I can see on social media. Now, if you are trading these cryptocurrencies and you're not sure exactly should you be bullish or bearish right now, well, you shouldn't be anything. Because one thing is for sure, the only thing that is up right now is volatility. The market makers make sure that those going long and short are getting wrecked on the same day. However, there are traders that are doing spectacular in these wins. And so right now I wanted to point you to one of my newest partners on this channel, and they are a trading exchange, and they have a phenomenal copy trader section, which they have world-class traders with amazing numbers, amazing assets under management, win rates, and you can follow them, and that is BitUnix. If you go click a link in the description below, you can sign up for BitUnix. There's no KYC. All you need is an email address. You can deposit and start trading. You can also do the copy trading, and you can sign up and copy their traders, which have amazing win rates. So if you're a little bit scared of the markets, maybe sign up and have some of the copy traders essentially use some of the funds that you would have and take advantage of the profits that they're already making. I will be signing up as a copy trader very shortly, and you can copy some of my trades. I will definitely let you you know when I do that. So if you're interested in capitalizing on some of the movements that this market's doing, there's some wonderful guys doing these copy trading. You can go and see all the results. Click the link in the description below. Sign up for BitUnix today. Again, a brand new partner to the Late Night Grind. I'm really happy to have them. And there are going to be a couple exchanges, couple partners that I think are some of the best in the industry. Those are the ones that I'm looking to partner with. So this is the newest one. Go ahead and check them out. Now, I wanted to look into what the markets are doing right now. Bitcoin, XRP, the whole market's pulling back today specifically. A lot of this has to do with the front running of Trump's speech, which was talking about tariffs. And of course, everybody reads into it and thinks possible trade war, which is kind of what's going on. But nonetheless, the action today, the price action of Bitcoin was coming down to what some were calling for yesterday, which is a retreat to the CME gap. Now, this is a big support level for Bitcoin. It's right around 85,000. And if it breaks, and I mean breaks below significantly and continues, well, this could be very catastrophic for tomorrow and the following day. So if that $85,000 level breaks for Bitcoin, you're probably going to be looking at about a $77,000 Bitcoin before a potential reversal. And I do believe there's going to be a big reversal. There's too many bullish divergences happening across all the indicators. And of course, this Trump administration post about the strategic crypto reserve, you have the White House Crypto Summit coming up. There's probably going to be huge announcements coming out about that all over social media, just like how they like to do. So in terms of this local bottom, 85,000 is a huge one to watch. If it breaks, 77,000, same thing. So what about XRP? Well, the first level to watch for would be $2.22. If it actually gets down there, that is a major level, and if it breaks, well, you could be looking at back down to $1.80 for XRP. Now, finally, I wanted to talk about what Donald Trump was talking about in his speech today, and that being tariffs. He talked about other things as well, but more so the market sentiment issue in terms of, well, there's volatility every which way. So what are the tariffs doing? Well, every time he's mentioned tariffs before, Bitcoin pulls back. There is a price crash, and it's not really a crash, but that's just the way they call it in the crypto industry. So every time he talks about it, there's a crash. Well, he was talking about the fact that Mexico and Canada will be having 25% tariffs beginning April 2nd. He said he didn't want to start it on April 1st because everybody would think, of course, that it's some sort of April Fool's joke. He said, no, it's actually going to be April 2nd that goes into effect. Now, this is bullish for the United States in general, but what is it for risk on assets like digital assets and crypto? Well, Donald Trump posted to Truth Social as well as X yesterday and last night. He said U.S. agricultural companies need to be ready. You need to be ready to produce at huge levels. Why? Because of the tariffs going on Mexico and Canada. Now, Mexico and Canada produce goods that the United States buys, specifically agricultural and lumber. Now, what did he post about 2 months ago? And so not only that, about a month ago, he actually signed an executive order saying he's going to streamline the whole process of deregulating and streamlining the permitting process for lumber and timber companies in the United States to produce even faster. He said all in order to bring down the cost of lumber, bring down the cost of construction, the cost of home building, and of course that's going to create more jobs in the United States. So very bullish for the United States as a whole, and same for the agricultural industry. He's telling them, look, get ready to produce at huge levels because the tariffs on Canada and Mexico is going to make their products just a little bit more expensive. What happens? Well, if people see a cheaper alternative, they're going to focus on that. That hopefully being the United States companies that are now going to have to ramp up production. So overall, that's going to produce jobs. That's going to produce security for the United States. But what does it do for risk on assets? Well, a lot of people think, well, a good economy in the United States means no more money printing. It means no more rate cuts, or at least little rate cuts. And that is what typically makes risk on assets like Bitcoin climb. Well, right now, the United States Treasury and the Fed, they're not doing a whole lot, but it looks like they still want to reduce their balance sheets, which means, at least for the time being this year, there's going to be an influx of cash into the markets. And in fact, in my video yesterday, I talked about that. The United States Treasury cash has been dropping for about a week now, pointing to a reversal and an uptrend in the crypto market. So a lot of the technical analysis that I've seen, a lot of the traders that I watch, overall have a bullish movement up for cryptocurrency in the coming days. Specifically, they marked Wednesday, so we'll have to see. So I want you guys to let me know in the comment section down below if the tariffs, do you think, are good, bad, or indifferent for the cryptocurrency market? Because obviously Bitcoin's been doing its cyclical thing since its inception, through several different presidents, through many different markets, through many different liquidity cycles. Right now, the M2 global money supply is pointing that it has another huge leg up yet. In fact, it's already taken that huge leg up, but because there's about a 3-week to 6-week difference in the movement of the money supply into cryptocurrency and digital assets, and even the stock market, we'll have to see how much of a climb that's actually going to make. I'm still extremely bullish on 2025 for the rest of this year, actually into about Q3. Is where there'll probably be the final leg up, but we're going to have to see. The market is in extreme fear right now. Typically, when there is a blow off top, when Bitcoin is at its all-time highs and it looks like it's never coming back down, there is euphoria. The greed index is off the charts, and that is typically when you have the top and it moves down into a bear market. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You can also follow me on X. There's a link in the description below. Also, don't forget to sign up for BitUnix. Follow some of those copy traders, deposit some money, and you can also try to trade on your own. But their copy trading is phenomenal. Go take a look. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Late Night Grind. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, for smashing the thumbs up button. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.
Institution. Lambo dreams fueled by them crypto stacks. Future in our hands, we ain't looking back. XRP to the moon, watch 'em rise and shine.